I'm about to cover what I believe to be the easiest form of passive income. How I used this exact method to sell digital products passively to earn $9,672 in the last month and millions of dollars in digital product sales over the years, and how you can do this too. This video is sponsored by AppSumo, but more on them later. Over the last 5 years, we've seen the incredible rise of digital products, and it hasn't slowed down since. Having more demand than ever and making it easier than ever to make money online passively by creating and selling digital products. Digital products are products that are sold digitally online. And with the rise of AI and tools like ChatGPT, it has only become easier than ever before for beginners to get started with this. There are literally so many reasons why I think that digital products make for the easiest form of passive income. For example, you don't need product samples, there's no shipping costs, and you make the product one time and you get to sell it again and again and again. Not to mention the profit margins are 80% plus, and the list goes on. So how can you start generating passive income monthly from your own digital product? I'm going to cover step by step how much you can make from selling digital products online, different types of digital products that you could sell, how to sell digital products, and the exact platform that I use to do it all, so that you can have everything laid out for you step by step to start generating consistent passive income monthly. So let's dive in. So how much money can you actually make selling digital products? It might be hard to believe, but you can make tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars per month by selling digital products. I've personally been creating and selling digital products as my full-time career since 2014. And I've generated over $9 million in revenue from digital products to date. But it's not just me. There are thousands of people all around the world creating and selling digital products for consistent passive income. The e-learning market has reached $316 billion and is continuing to grow quickly. Creating and selling digital products isn't something totally new, but it is something that is continuing to grow rapidly. And the best time to get on board was yesterday, and the second best time to get on board is right now. That said, creating and selling digital products is not a get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, it is so far from it. If you want to make great money passively from digital products, you'll need to learn how to find a digital product to create that will actually help somebody get a real result. Think about it. Why did you buy the last 3 things that you bought? I'm gonna guess it's because they solved a problem you were having. Digital products are exactly the same. So how much money you earn from digital products will ultimately come down to how big of a problem you can solve in your digital product. What is the potential market that wants that problem solved, and how will you reach that market, which I'll be covering inside this video. So then, how exactly do you discover which digital product to create and sell? First off, there are loads of different types of digital products, from ebooks, workshops, to courses and memberships. And if you want my full list of all 54 different types of digital products completely for free, you can download it in the link in the description below this video. But more importantly than the type of digital product that you decide to create is the topic. Because again, what makes a digital product sell boils down to the problem that you are solving inside that digital product. So when you're trying to figure out which digital product to create, ask yourself the following questions. What do you feel you know more about than the average person? What problems do people come to you to solve? What's a problem that people have that you could solve for them? And what's a problem that you once had that you solved for yourself that you could then turn around and start solving for others? Once you have some digital product topic ideas in mind, it's super helpful to then do some research. You want to do this to ensure that there is demand in that actual area. I'd recommend searching for the topic that you choose on search engines like Google, YouTube, Pinterest, and more to see how much demand there is around that topic and solving that particular problem. The more demand, the better. And keep in mind, if someone has already done your idea, that's actually a good thing, because it means that there is demand and there are people out there already paying to solve that problem. And how you will differentiate yourself from them is by being yourself. Because people first start with a problem and then they choose someone that they like and relate to help them solve that problem. And there is plenty of market share going around for everyone. Now you might be wondering, but Molly, what do you think of PLR products? PLR stands for private label rights. And what this means is that there are some people who will create a digital product and then sell it to you so that you can resell it. But here's why I don't recommend that. Creating a digital product is the easy part. Marketing and selling it is the harder part. So if you're already going to have to market and sell it anyways, which you will, then you might as well go a tiny little extra step to create your own digital product. Not only then will you keep 100% of the profits, then you'll be able to stand out in your marketing by having your own unique take on the topic that you're teaching. And if you are worried about teaching on a topic that's already done before, imagine how much harder it will be to sell a digital product that a bunch of other people are already selling the exact same digital product of. Talk about competition. So again, follow the tips that I've shared to create your own digital product. It'll make you way more money, help you stand out, and it'll feel super great once you're helping others with your digital product. And remember, anyone can create a digital product, but you need to actually sell your digital product. And that's where AppSumo comes into play. AppSumo is an online platform that offers lifetime software deals, discounts, and promotions on software tools. I've purchased many of their software tools myself, like TidyCal and KingSumo. KingSumo allows you to create your own viral giveaways. Grow your email list, which is a huge key to selling your digital products. And this will also get you loads of eyeballs on what you're selling. I've done numerous giveaways to drive leads and clicks to digital products, and they always create a lot of buzz. So how does KingSumo work exactly? First, you'd use KingSumo to create your giveaway. You'll decide on what prize you want to give away. This could be as inexpensive as giving away a digital product that costs you nothing to make, or it could be as expensive as giving away something like a laptop or a car. It's completely up to you. From there, you'll want to tell people about your giveaway. But even if you have a very small following, here's the best part. KingSumo's viral features give those who enter more chances to win by sharing your giveaway with their friends on social media. This is a great way to grow your following and sales, especially as a beginner. Click the link in the description below this video to check out the KingSumo giveaway software and all the AppSumo deals. I think you'll be really surprised by the prices. They're super affordable. So click the link in the description below to check it out now. So is doing a giveaway to grow your following and sales something you'll try? Let me know in the comments below and I will respond to every single one. Okay, so how do you create your digital product? Because once you have your digital product idea selected, you'll want to actually go ahead and create it. And how you go about creating your digital product will depend on the type of digital product that you've selected to create. But no matter the type of digital product that you've decided to create, they do all start with the same steps. Open an empty Word document on your computer and write down the problem that this digital product is going to solve. Next, ask yourself, where is the ideal buyer for this digital product now, and where do you want them to be at the end of finishing your digital product? So what's the problem they have now? And what one problem do you want to solve for them by the end of consuming your digital product? Once you've nailed that down, you're going to want to write bullet points in that Word document. So now you have the starting point and the ending point, and what are the major steps in between that you need to cover in that digital product to get them to go from where they are now to where they want to be. And the best part is once you have those bullet points nailed down, you can use an AI tool like ChatGPT to help you actually write it. So if you're creating an ebook, you can have ChatGPT help you actually write the book. You can give it the outline and say, hey, please write this book for me. And then you can go in and review it and tweak it as needed. And if you're doing something like a course or a workshop that has videos, then you're still going to want to write it all out in script format so that you can then record it and make sure that you cover everything needed in your video or videos. And ChatGPT can help you write scripts too. In fact, I use ChatGPT to help me write the scripts for my YouTube videos. Now, I don't have it write everything, but I come up with a script outline and I have it assist me in writing, and then I go back and tweak as needed. If you're creating an ebook, once you're done writing it out, you're going to want to go into Canva to then turn that writing into a designed digital ebook. Or if you're recording videos, you're going to want to actually record the videos, then maybe send them to an editor, or you can edit yourself using something like CapCut to actually finish the digital product. So once you have your digital product created, where do you go to host it? For something like a finished ebook, I just go ahead and host it on Google Drive, which is totally free. You can get the share link and you can share it with those who purchase automatically by using something like a checkout page in System.io, which is the platform that I use. And for something like a membership that's going to be videos with a community aspect, I would recommend hosting it in a software called Skool, Skool. This is what I use to host my membership, and I absolutely love it. And you can get a free System.io account and a free trial to Skool in the links in the description below this this video. So how do you sell your digital product passively? Because again, the most important part of making money with your digital product is not creating it, but in fact, selling it. And the first thing you're going to want to do is to grow your own audience. And if you're sitting there like, well, I don't have an audience. None of us start with an audience. We all start at zero. But all you got to do is make the decision to start today. And sure, you could go ahead and try to sell your digital product on something like Etsy or Amazon, but talk about competition. Not only are you going to have a ton of competition, you're also not going to get to keep all of your profits, and you're likely going to have to, on top of that, pay to run ads to get traffic to your actual listing. So I just cannot recommend enough to create your own following online to sell your digital products to. I decided to grow my following on YouTube, and not only has it made selling my digital products way easier, but I also get paid to create content to grow my following like this. Because YouTube has a program called YouTube AdSense, and that's where you get paid every single month just by advertisers putting ads on the content you're already creating. Most months, I make anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 a month just from creating content that I would need to create anyways on YouTube. And that's not even including the money that I'm making from affiliate sales, brand deals, and of course, my highest earning income stream, which is digital products. So how do you grow a following on YouTube? Well, I have lots of other videos that cover that on my channel, but the short version is to put out videos every single week and make them better and better every single time. And then in those videos, you want to mention a freebie so you could move those followers to email subscribers. And if you're not sure what a freebie is or how to grow your email list, then go in the description below this video. I have tons of freebies that you could download by putting in your name and email address, and you can see how it all works to move your followers to email subscribers. From there, I have a series of automated emails that further nurture my followers and also mention my digital products for sales to then move my followers to buyers. So what platform do I use to sell my digital products on? For hosting my courses, I use System.io, and I also use System.io for my email marketing, my website, my sales pages, my checkout pages, literally everything to run my business. And again, you can get a totally free account in the link in the description below this video. And again, one of the best sales tactics for selling your digital products could be something like doing a giveaway. Again, this is super great, especially if you have a small following, because this can go viral by people wanting to get more entries and sharing it with their friends, which will in turn grow your followers and sales. So be sure to check out King Sumo in the link in the description below this video. At this point, you have an exact blueprint for how to get started. And if you want digital product sales like this girl and this guy and this girl, then all you got to do is start. So if you're serious for making consistent passive income from digital products, then let's start now. Let's start today. Drop a comment below and let me know which type of digital product do you want to create. Let me know in the comments below and I will respond to every single one. And now that you know how to create easy passive income from digital products, you might be wanting even more in-depth step-by-step on how to create specifically an ebook. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because if you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next video.